inspiration isn't something that you cultivate in the moment. Inspiration is something that you get along a journey that you go on. So let's just get into my journey right now. I was doing some work at the office here, or at the desk, I guess. This is just a desk in the corner, the office isn't there, but I digress. And I'm kind of getting low energy, so I'm changing my environment. We're gonna jump on the bike, we're gonna go down to the park, Point Pleasant Park in Halifax, and we're gonna do some work down there instead. Get some sun, go see some chicks, and get some inspiration and do better work than we would do sitting here. So let's get this. I'm gonna show you guys how I pack my bag for a trip. So when I pack my bag, I'll put my bag on the chair like this, so I know where the bag is, so I don't lose it. ADHD, my mind just goes everywhere. And then on my desk, I'll lay out all the things that I'll need for the trip. I'll think, okay, what am I doing while I go out? And then I just put everything on the desk here. So I did that before setting up the camera and setting up recording this video. So I have everything here. So I packed my game system because this bag is just nice to put all my other stuff in too. And I'm gonna be enjoying outside, but also I want a little inspiration. So I packed some games that give me that inspiration. I'll stop for a sec, play a little bit of a game, look at the environment. So I got that here, and then I also have my notebook, just in case some thoughts come in. So I'll have the notebook here. I also have the mic. I forgot to put this on and record, so I have the mic with me. I'll just put this in here because I won't need it, whatever. And I'll use this when I get down to Point Pleasant Park. I got my wallet. Put my wallet in here in case I need cash. Take a girl out when I'm down there. I got my headphones. I'll put my headphones in here. I got a pen. See how this thing comes in handy for putting all the stuff in. Then I got a book. I'll put this in the back pocket of my bag. Just like that. And then I have my glasses case. I'll put that in here. And then my phone's over there. I'll grab that before I go and we're all set. So I wanted to travel somewhere that inspired me in some sort of way, because I believe areas or locations that inspire you are some sort of artistic muse. And art in any form, in my opinion, holds magic. And with magic, you can create anything. Now, some people hear magic and they think Harry Potter, wizards, facts, like things of fiction. But what is magic? In the movies. You can look at it in the movies. It's just simply manifesting something out of nothing. If you looked at famous people or people that have created amazing things, done amazing things, couldn't you argue that they have done just that? Manifested this amazing idea in their head and then created something out of nothing. So in this video, I'm going to go into how to channel creativity to completely change your life. And it's actually a lot easier than you think. Let's get started. So the first thing that we need to understand is magic needs energy. Now you can actually feed off of other people's works of art, like music, movies, even artwork from an art gallery. You can feed off that inspiration and feed off that energy, because I believe that there's energy in other people's art and it stays there with it. Even after the creation's done, there's still energy inside the art piece. And what you can do is you can steal that energy in the form of inspiration to create your own ideas from. Now, how you do this is you can't create anything without your own energy. And how do you get your own energy inside you? You have to heighten your, some people call it vibrational state, or some people also call it just your energy levels. But you need to heighten your state, the state that you're in. Now, how do you do this? Now, the quickest way and the best way that I've found is through an ancient breathing technique. And it's very simple, but a lot of people get it wrong. I'm going to explain it very simply. A lot of people start by inhaling. And what this does is when you inhale the breath, your shoulders go up and you tensen up. So you've lost before you already began. What you want to do is you want to exhale fully through the mouth, and then you want to inhale through the nose fully, and then hold your breath for about 5 seconds. And you'll see this shift as you're holding your breath, and then you exhale and go again. Do that about 5 times. You're gonna feel a shift in your energy, and it's gonna be very shocking at first, especially if you haven't done this, and you're gonna notice that your energy goes up. After the 5 breaths, you wanna sit and just observe what you're feeling, the sensations that go on your body, and just sit in it. Don't try to influence anything, and be present. In the present moment is the only time you can create and change your life. That's the only time you can do anything, because the past has already happened. You can't do anything there, and the future hasn't even begun. But in the present moment, you can influence the future. So you have to be present within the middle of your 5 breaths at the beginning. And then once you become present and you get some inspiration, your energy you start to feel energized, you finish it off with another 5 breaths. And let me know how that works, because your energy is going to be heightened. And when you do that and you watch a movie or listen to a song or anything like that, any piece of art, then you're going to start to get your own ideas that are kind of related from what you're witnessing in someone else's work, but it's going to become your own, and it's going to lead to unique ideas as you progress through that. So that's the first step. utilizing energies. Now the next step, and it can come right after this, you practice getting your energy up, keeping it up as much as you can. I recommend doing that breathing practice every morning because it becomes habit. So you'll keep your energy up just naturally as you're going through the day. You'll naturally start doing that because your body, it feels good. And whatever feels good, your body wants more of. You see this in people that get hooked on drugs and all this stuff. It feels good to the body, so it keeps doing it. Same thing with that breath work and keeping your energy level up. It'll just naturally do that. After that, you want to let off of the need to create. Now, how do we do this? Also very simple. We're going to have thoughts in our mind. The thoughts are going to happen no matter what. These thoughts are going to come up, and you can't influence these thoughts. What you can do is you can let go of thoughts that don't serve you, and you can let go, or not let go, but keep the thoughts that do serve you. That's the only thing you can do. You can't really influence what thoughts come in, because the thoughts, they come in automatic from your past experiences and what you think about where you want to go in the future, anything to do with your perception of the future. Try this for an exercise. Try to predict your next thought. You can't. So that's your tell right there. So what do we do with this? Well, when a thought comes in when a thought comes in, just any thought, don't label it as a good thought or a bad thought. Label it as just a thought. And then think on that thought. Repeat that thought in your head and feel the sensations that go on your body. Is it an expanding feeling? Is it a contracting feeling? Where is it? And just point to where it is, and then if it's an expanding one, that's a good sign. You keep that shit. If it's contracting, then you get rid of that shit. And the thing is, you can't forcefully do it. You have to sit inside, observe it. And when you observe these thoughts, then it'll kind of dissipate a bit, and you can influence it a little bit more. You do kind of influence it in a way, but not in the way that you initially would think. Now, a good practice to do within this stuff to be present is when you're doing the breath work, I want you to put your hands together like this, and your middle fingers that connect, focus and be present in that feeling. That's going to bring presence to when you're doing all this stuff, because like I said, you can only fix the things in the present. So that's the way to quickly become present if you're having trouble with it. Just witness the sensation of your two middle fingers touching. I can get more into that in a future video. There's a lot to do with just that. It's not just being all crazy and, you know, holy and spiritual and putting your hands together like I don't know, like a spiritual being. There's more to it. There's more science to it. Magic is science, believe it or not. So there's a science to it. But if you want me to go more into that, just put it in the comments. I'll get into that more. But that's just a little way to be present, because that's the only way that this is all going to work. If you're thinking about other things, like they say in Fight Club, you're just mental masturbating. So don't even try if you're not being present. But focus on being present as much as you can each day, and all this stuff is going to work a lot better. A good practice when you're going about, you know, just right now I'm doing it because there's people walking around. The mind will think things from the past, and I remember back to when I started these videos, and I'm like, I was very nervous, and sometimes it still comes up, especially when people are walking around. I'm like, what are they thinking, blah, blah, blah. You stay present. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking right at the camera, and I'm focusing on every good thing that's going to come out of this video. The friends that I make, the next mastermind I get to. You know, money's fickle, but all the money I make doing this. It's all these things that add up. You know, some people, if they knew what was behind this, would give everything just to do what I'm doing right now. But it's all perception, and you only get that perception from being present, and you only get all the rewards that you seek in this life. You can accomplish anything. You can, it's the difference from making minimum wage to making $100,000 a month, is just being present, doing what you want to do, and being, just creating magic, like I was saying before. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you guys. And if you want to stay a while, subscribe. And until next time, legends, go forth and conquer. I'll see you guys in the next one.